Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been trying to upload a bunch of videos, but I've always been too late. For example, the uh, NFL draft video, that one is a little late. This one's about to be 15 minutes late, so I might as well do it now. These are my IPL playoff predictions. The first match literally starts in 15 minutes. It is 6:45 a.m. Let's get into it. So obviously, four teams. The one seeded Royal Challengers Bangalore or Bengaluru, depending on how you interpret it. The two seeded Gujarat Titans. The three seeded and my personal favorite team, the Sunrisers Hyderabad. And the four seeded Rajasthan Royals. Let's get into some team overviews right before we get into the predictions. So let's start with Rajasthan. They started off really well, going 4-0. But since then they've skidded quite a bit. Going, what is it, 4-6 in 2-6 in that next middle stretch of the year before ending on a 2-game win streak to secure the playoffs. But I digress. Batting threats, they're obviously led by the 14-year-old, or I guess now he's 15. The 15-year-old named Vaibhav Suryavanshi. That dude is like really, really good. Like fourth in runs, really high strike rate in the league. That dude is words can't describe how good he is about to be. But some other batting threats, obviously the two men you see right there next to him. By the way, he's right here. Dhruv Jarrell and Yashasvi Jaiswal. Even though Rian Parag has been a decent threat, their captain. He hasn't bowled much though, so here are the three main threats that they've got on that end. Jafar Archer, Brajesh Sharma, Ravi Bishnoi for spin, and Nandre Burger is a great change of pace bowler as well. Um, this team is the one team here that like barely got in. Like, had they not won this game, it was win or go home. If you don't remember, I'm now realizing that I should have put MI instead of MUM for Mumbai, but it really doesn't matter that much. Anyways, we're moving on to the best team and the one that would definitely win if this entire thing was biased. Sunrisers Hyderabad, third seed. They started off pretty rocky, 1-3. Then they went on a 5-game win streak, eventually ending the season. What was it? 8-2. Beautiful stretch to be an SRH fan. Batting threats, they've actually got a really deep batting lineup. Heinrich Clausen, Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, Nitish Kumar Reddy, like the list goes on. These guys are good. And bowling, a little bit iffy. Ishan Malinga has been great all year. But I put the two new guys, Saqib Hussain and that's not Praful Hinge. Uh, but Praful Hinge is up there, definitely. Shivam Kumar definitely has been an important part of the attack. And obviously, we can get some batsmen in. I'm probably forgetting one really big player. Who did I forget? All right, Pat Cummins, their freaking captain. You can tell I just woke up, right? Anyways, yeah, that is Praful Hinge. My memory's correct. Ishan Malinga finished sixth, if I'm not mistaken, in rankings for wickets. Pretty sure he played like 12 innings, I want to say. Yeah, double checked. He played all 14. Anyways, yeah, this team is deep in the batting lineup. I just don't know how far that bowling will take them if like they've proven like obviously there was a 100 all out game against Rajasthan earlier in the year. That was like pretty important. Rajasthan started the game 9 for 5 because Prabal Hinge destroyed him early on, but I digress. Next up, we've got the Gujarat Titans in at second place or second in the standings. Uh, what? First of all, I have to say their batting is so fried. Like obviously you have these two. But besides Butler, I'm pretty sure there's only one other person who has over 100 runs, and that's Washington Sundar, who is an all-rounder, batting what is essentially their second down if they ever had to like switch up their lineup just for this season. Um, to be fair, that doesn't really matter when the two people with the most runs in the league are your top two players. Uh, so yeah, this guy, I made a little orange cap for him. Looks more like a walk stuck on his head, but I digress. Yeah, this team really, really top heavy batting, but that doesn't matter when both of your guys average what, like 600. They've got 600 runs in 14 games. A little less than 50, but like still some insane stuff for averages. Bowling threats. Let's look at this. Kagisa Rabada won MVP. Kind of insane. Dude had the second most. I think he was tied for the most wickets. Rashid Khan was like right around fifth, and Siraj was eighth. So they've got three bowlers inside the top 10. Once again, pretty top heavy, but when it comes to bowling, top heavy means a lot more than batting. Um, yeah, these guys are dangerous. So very top heavy on both ends, and sometimes that's what you need to win. Finally, you've got the defending champions, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and there is a reason that Rabada was second. He's right here. Well, second as in like tied for second. Is he tied for second? Let me double check. Okay, I can confirm they're tied. I digress. Still both are insane bowling threats. Batting wise, the big three right here. Really not much added on to it. To be fair, these guys have been so efficient all year. Virat Kohli, Devdutt Padikkal, Rajat Patidar. The final of which is the captain of this team. Um, they had a really balanced schedule. Like there wasn't really a specific point where this team was on a losing skid or like a really massive winning skid. Like the biggest losing skid they had was two. The biggest winning skid they had was three. They went 9-5, which is kind of like resemblant of the record. But they did have some pretty dominant victories here and there. Um, this team, obviously, I discussed the batting. Some other players they have are obviously their impact players. Jacob Bethel, um, Tim David is not an impact player, but I digress. Uh, Jitesh Sharma. But I will say the biggest thing they have right here is Krunal Pandya. This dude can flip a game on its head this year. He's actually been extremely underrated. He's had some great batting performances, really clutch ones, some great bowling performances. If you watch the highlights, normally you will see at least one crazy Krunal Pandya wicket or innings. It's just one or the other, and that it's really game changing. Now the bowling threats, obviously you've got guys like Hazelwood and Rasik Dar, but like Rasik Dar is chilling at like 14th in wickets. Hazelwood 23rd. It's really just a one man show, and that's Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Obviously they've got other people. I'm not really gonna go that deep into it. And yeah, they got a pretty deserving one seed based on their quality of wins and like their overall consistency this year has been mentally insane. Anyways, into the actual predictions. Qualifier 1, Rajasthan, I said Rajasthan. RCB vs Gujarat. Final prediction, I'm going a mid-high scoring, like 190s type of game, where Gill scores high, but no one contributes because Bhuvaneshwar goes well, and Krunal Pandya plays an extremely crucial game, uh, coming in as the last wicket. And the last wicket to show up this game, obviously. You can see that 195 4 there. And Kohli scoring a solid 74. Next up, we've got Eliminator 1, SRH vs Rajasthan. Final prediction. I predict this to not even be close in SRH to get the win. This has happened once already this season, and the other game SRH still won. So I'm not that worried. I will say Pat Cummins, he has had kind of a not lackluster. He has dealt with injuries. But to make up for the injuries, he needs to have at least one crazy game, and I feel like this is the one where he's gonna get a first ball golden duck on Vibe Suryavanshi and just get 4 wickets altogether. Sean Kishan, this feels like a century game for him. I know one of their games, the only century that this SRH team has had was Abhishek Sharma. I don't remember exactly who. I believe it was Punjab, but I could be wrong. Donovan Ferreira has been like the Colonel Pandya, but batting for this Rajasthan team. I do think he does have a good knock and like gets him to a decent score as the not out player. But nevertheless, Eliminator 2, Sunrisers vs Gujarat. This one I predict to be way closer. I do think Gujarat will end up with the victory. Some important stuff here. I think obviously SRH is bowling first. Uh, or batting first. Sorry. Rashid Khan goes 3 for 29 and gets Abhishek Sharma, who will get a 50 this game, and it will look defendable. But then immediately Gill and Sudarshan have a really strong opening partnership. Get some. I think Gill would get like not Gill. Sudarshan would get like 80, and this Gujarat team just has enough wickets to survive the late game. Final time. Frick, I keep calling this team Rajasthan. Bangalore vs Gujarat. All right, let's get this quick. RCB bats first. They go 2 or 3 for 8. I think Kagisaka Rabada picks up 3 wickets. I think 2 of them will be from the big 3. So Rajat Patidar and Devdutt Padikkal. Kohli will get 71 of 35. He'll be doing good. And then Tim David hits a clutch 46, kind of like the beginning of the year. Holy heck, that was a fumble. I digress. I need to slow down. I do think Tim David does get close to that 50 mark, but he's going to be covering up for some of his teammates, Krunal Pandya and Jitesh Sharma, for some subpar innings in batting. Next up, the second innings. I will hide the score for purposes. Anyways, this is the final second innings, obviously. Bhuvaneshwar, he's gonna bowl great. 2 for 35 as far as bowling goes. That's pretty good. Butler gets off to a great start. In his game, he hit 61 to cover a subpar Gill game, and Tawati gets a quick 36 towards the end of the innings. But in the end, it's too little, too late. RCB wins. Kohli gets his second trophy. Giga Uga celebrations, woohoo. To be fair, I feel like we've been on a crash course for RCB Gujarat for the past 10 games. So, honestly, the final could go either way. I feel like it's 2/3 to 1/3. But in the end, like, I'm going to bet on the depth over the top heavy talent. Give me RCB. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to make more IPL content in the future, maybe like a fan reaction thing, a reaction to the playoffs. Whatever. I'm not gonna predict the auction. That just literally can go any direction. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.